This is Mike Lynn out here at the Jasnik residence in Indian Rocks Beach. Just finished up this beautiful koi pond. I actually came out of the office for 4 days. I built bigger ones. This one just aesthetically, the rocks were perfect. What the customer wanted was perfect. It's small enough to take care of. This waterfall here, just an empty yard with sod. And we just took out the sod first, brought in a backhoe, put the liner in, ended up using the backhoe to lift a lot of these rocks. This boulder right here is probably 1.5 tons. So it took a pretty decent sized machine. It fit through a 6-foot gate, pretty simple. We just started artistically stacking these stones up and using mortar to mortar them in so it doesn't fall apart. We came out with this. It's a great job. Then we put in some landscaping. We've got monstera here, hibachina tree. The customer at the end of the job decided to put in some really nice 18-foot foxtail palms to add shade. This particular koi pond is not gonna have koi in it because the customer doesn't want the maintenance of koi fish. What I was trying to tell the customer is when you have fish and plants, it creates an ecosystem which helps the water stay clearer, creates kind of a natural environment. And the bacteria built up in the back of the filter system, in the back of this pond, and the back of the waterfall allows it to stay clearer, but you're always gonna have algae. There are ways to handle the algae. One, you can just pressure wash it and it'll fall down into the water and then it'll get sucked up by the filtration system. You can also stick your pressure washer in the rocks inside the pond itself and get the algae off the rocks, which is the most natural way to clean the pond. Or just use barley and other chemicals. One of the places that we get all our pond maintenance stuff from is Tampa Bay Pond and Rock in Dunedin. They got a whole variety of different types of chemicals you can use and different stuff you can do that won't hurt the fish or won't hurt the plants. Now with this pond, we're gonna have to use chemicals from time to time because they're not gonna have fish. We're in the process right now of training the customer on how to do that. So koi ponds are not really as much maintenance as you would think. I always tell customers, there isn't a project in Florida that doesn't have maintenance. Whether it's a pool deck on travertine or pavers, or whether it's a tree that you plant, everything's gonna have to be trimmed, cleaned, and taken care of. A pond is no different. If you get the right aqua system and you keep up with your pond, the maintenance is very slow. And I tell all my customers that if you have a koi pond or pond plants, the enjoyment you get from that, at least for me and many of my other customers, outweighs the amount of maintenance that you have on a koi pond. So build a koi pond, enjoy it. Click on the link below if you need an estimate, or subscribe or follow us. We really would appreciate it, and have a great day. Peace. Relax.